welcome to the Wolfchase Toyota Insider. I'm Jeff Brightwell alongside April Jauregui here on the Memphis Tiger Network. And Coach, volleyball has long since been completed for this year's season, but it's not over by any stretch of the imagination.
Right.
You guys getting together in the spring. It's kind of a transition year. There's some new faces on the staff, so we have a few things to cover. But first of all, tell us about how things are going so far this spring.
It's going well. We're basically in our third week here, getting going with spring training. We're only doing 8 hours a week. So mainly the girls are doing their lifting, conditioning, but we have a couple hours in the gym, and already we're excited to see, what some of our players are doing, and we're just focused on, instilling our base and our foundation and our terminology, and I'm excited for what we can do this spring.
Kind of some neat things going on at the field house too, the massive renovations going over there. You guys aren't in season, so maybe not as much of an inconvenience, but you guys,
Right.
like women's basketball, have to kind of work around a little construction over there, but once all of that is completed, hopefully late in the spring or early in the summer, you'll have kind of some state-of-the-art facilities downstairs as far
Right.
as training and strength and conditioning.
It's going to be great. And yeah, it's an inconvenience right now, but we're willing to put up with that, of course, for the luxury of what we're going to have when it's done. And of course, Melissa McFerrin, women's basketball coach, has done a fantastic job, fundraising and, really putting a lot into this. And we're just thrilled to reap the benefits. It's still not over yet, so obviously donations are welcome as we try to finish this project up. But it's a testament to the commitment of the university to women's athletics.
You've got some coaching staff changes. You're going to bring in you brought in Erica Lear, and she is going to be your new assistant, and that moves
Right.
Coach James up to, I believe, your associate head coach. Talk about that dynamic.
Yeah, promoted Jo at the end of the season. We just did an announcement when we announced the new hire of Erica, but Jo is just fantastic. I've known him over 10 years through the coaching world, someone I always knew I'd love to be able to hire, and he was an associate head coach at his previous position, and it just seemed like a natural progression. I trust him completely. He's been fantastic for the program and was excited to give him, this title and opportunity. And Erica joining the staff as our new assistant coach. She played at University of Tennessee back in the day, and funny enough, we actually played against each other my senior year, and she reminded me how she broke some record in her match here at Memphis. But she was the all-time assist leader there at Tennessee, and she was at her first practice yesterday, and I'm thrilled to have her. She'll be working with our setters and our offensive system, and the sky is really the limit. I think we're going to have a great staff and really do something this spring too.
Well, that's great. You're bringing one of the elite players that's played in college volleyball, and Eric, and then James. Even though I've not got to know him very personally, doing the broadcast on the Memphis Tiger Network, seems like an upbeat, positive guy. The players seem to have taken to him. I think he's a really good fit in that associate head coach spot.
Yeah, and the big focus this spring is just our mentality and how we want to build the culture of the team, and going into the Big East Conference and having new challenges. Our theme for the spring is Go Big, and that's in everything that you do. And it's not just the saying, it's how you're living every day. I have no doubt that the staff is completely behind it, with Jo, Erica, and our strength coach, Josh. Everyone is on board, and the kids are really working hard. So it's easy to start out that way. We tell that to the girls. It's easy in the first couple weeks, but by week 4 and you're getting up at 6 a.m. to go do workouts, are you going to go big that day or not? And we have a big challenge going into the Big East Conference. We're going to be playing 4 or 5 teams that are top 50 teams, where in Conference USA we might be playing 1 or 2. But we understand that as well, and we got to train hard. It's all about our team. We lose. We graduate some amazing seniors, and a big part of our offense. So it's no longer just throw the ball to Al Treese. We got to diversify, and that's going to be a big goal for us this spring, is really developing a system of play where we can use multiple facets within our offensive system.
Do you kind of get that feeling from the players and the coaches about the transition year going? I know the Big
Right.
East bounce coming up in July, but for you guys, you've wrapped up your Conference USA tenure last fall. Now you are focusing on going into the new conference. What's kind of the attitude and I guess the work ethic and just kind of the feeling as far as transitioning out of one conference into another?
I think there's anticipation, and there's really that sense of mystery. The girls don't really know. I know some of them watched the Big East Championship game with Louisville Marquette, and they could see that difference in the level of play and said, oh, wow, that's what we're going into. And what we're preaching to them is, yes, there are very good teams. Some nationally ranked volleyball programs within the Big East. And there's a lot of teams within that dynamic. So, you have a 17-league conference right now going into next season. There's a lot of teams to play. Yes, the top part of the conference is very competitive. We're going to enjoy those matches. We got Notre Dame, coming here to the field house. We've got some exciting things going on. But it's about taking care of the other 13, 14 matches within the schedule and let's go enjoy those big matches and really push yourself. You know, we understand it's not just an overnight change. You know, we got to work to get there, and we're working our, you know, what's off recruiting as well. But, you know, I'm excited about it. I want to play the best and, you know, go out there and let's test ourselves. That's what every athlete wants.
Coach, other than spring practice and getting ready for the transition, you still have one big event left. You're going to have your banquet coming up February 23rd, and you're also kind of gearing your booster club back up with the transition. That information will eventually be found on GoTigersGo.com. But tell us a little bit about these banquets.
The banquet we have coming up in a couple weeks will be right here in the Hall of Fame. The information is online. You can sign up. You can just contact our office. Even if you can't attend, you can sponsor a plate. It's really a great opportunity for us to recognize the team for the season. And then also, again, we're revamping up the Booster Club. It's a side-out club, and there'll be information online too on how you can sign up for that, and there will be events this spring and next fall. So we really want to push that as well and get that excitement right now as we go into the Big East Conference, because without fans, it doesn't mean anything. Right. You know, it's great to get that field house rocking, and we really want to build the support and the base for our team.
Coach, we appreciate it as always, and I'm sure we'll catch up with you later.
All right, thank you.
As April Jauregui, volleyball coach at the University of Memphis, I'm Jeff Brightwell for the Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network.